Imagine you live in Kangemi. Your name is Jackton Shokoloko. You and your lovely wife, Mama Shok, are fighting to raise your 6 children. Your neighbor, Stephen Bangushe, is also putting up a spirited fight with his wife, the lovely Mama Bang. You don't work for the same firm in industrial area, but your employers are on the same street. You are in trouble. Little Shok's fee are in arrears, and the school has been acting up. You need to raise 3,000 shillings urgently, but it's only the 21st of the month. You are moody as you walk to industrial with Baba Bang. He knows there's something on your mind, but being an African man, he does not ask. He knows you will tell him in your own time if there is need. At work, you ask to see the director. You wait the whole day until, after much insistence, you are ushered into his presence. You have to explain to 10 people that you are asking for a salary advance. Wewe taka nini? He shouts the moment you enter his office, cup in hand. Wewe jinga kabisa. Hapana weja panga pesa yako. Ile kitu najua ni kukula tu na kwenda kwa choo. Kwa jumba yako. Hakuna pesa. Kama hapana taka kaji, ambia mimi. Iko watu wengi wataka kaji yako. You are shouted out of the door, empty-handed. But you are not angry. You knew your employer was not going to help, but you had to try. After work, you don't head home. An African man is strong as his kinsman. An African man is built by his own people. A man rises on the shoulder of his kinsman. So you go to your cousin, Peter, the organizer of your party. You sit him down and explain your predicament. He listens with care. He knows the pain of a father whose child is out of school. So he quickly organizes 3 more elders, and the 5 of you head to see yet another cousin, who is an MP and one of the leaders of your party. At the gate, you explain to the armed guard that you have arrived to see Mheshimiwa. The guard keeps you out there for an hour as he consults Mzee, Mama, and others you can't see. Finally, you are admitted into the compound, and as usual, you are awed by the 27-bedroom villa. A marquee has been set up in the compound, and a flask of weak tea is waiting. So you serve yourselves and discuss politics in low tones. You are passionate about politics. Unknown to you, Mzee, in his dressing gown, is watching the US Masters on DSTV. Finally, steps out. Looking at him warms your heart. You know your problems, those of your extended family, Kenya and Africa, are solved. He shouts in delight when he sees your group, walks over and gives you all a hug. The warmth in his eyes and his smile are so reassuring. He pours himself a cup of tea and asks after your families. He tells you a little about his daughter, mother, and other members of his family. Then he launches into politics and speaks with clarity, intelligence, and conviction. His mastery of your language, his wisdom and eloquence is simply amazing. He pauses in mid-eloquence and fishes out a blackberry from the inner of his sports jacket. Excuse me. He beams and stands up. You all do. Then you panic. The big man will go away without tackling your issue. My brother, you start. I need to speak to you. Neither the smile All the warmth in his eye factors as he shakes your hand and gives you 1 or 2 bear hugs, all while he's speaking into the phone. Apparently, it was his friend, the party leader, on the line. He waves and heads to the house. As you sit down, you notice that he has not touched his tea. 10 minutes later, an aide comes over. Mzee is in a teleconference with other leaders. Something had come up, but he will have some time tomorrow and will call for you. In the meantime, here is 500 shillings for fare. As you file out, you know in the pit of your stomach that Shock will be kicked out of school before the end of the week. So she will be sitting all alone in the house, eyed or worse by every pervert in your plot. At 5 a.m. the next morning, you knock on Baba Bang's door. Mama Bang opens for you. "Is everything okay?" she asks in alarm. "Everything is fine," you answer. Her husband is just sitting down for breakfast. There is a tray on the cupboard with a flask of tea, 2 cups, half a loaf of bread, and a sachet of margarine. The bread is measured with precision into 3 equal parts, the margarine squeezed on. The 2 of you are poured tea, served by Mama Bang, withdraws behind the curtain so you can explain the purpose of your visit without an audience. After clearing your throat 10 times, you begin. It's about Shock. Your neighbor carefully averts his eyes so as not to embarrass you by seeing the anxiety and desperation in yours. But he encourages you along with series of "It's alright" and "Kweli." When you are finished, he smiles and asks, "Na hii mtu yenu, kwani inataka bibi ngapi?" The sudden change of topic tells you that you need say no more. "Do not pay me at the end of this month," your neighbor tells you as he hands you the money. "Pay me next month." He knows that you need a month of austerity to save up the 3,000 shillings. The world is at peace in the evening. Baba Bang has invited you for a quiet drink of busa. He knows you are broke and in urgent need of removing stress. Then you get an urgent message from your cousin, the MP. All members of the enemy tribe, such as Baba Bang, are to be cleared out of the neighborhood by force. And if I may ask, which is your tribe?